3 exercises to really strengthen the wrists. If you're having wrist problems, then you got to make them stronger. If it's strong enough to hold the load and handle it, then you're not going to get pain. I've been putting these exercises into my own workouts, and usually after a couple hours, my wrist would be just like killing me, right? All right, for wrist stuff, here's what you do. Okay, you get something kind of, doesn't have to be super long, but something where you can take the middle and like move your hand off center so it gets more weight the farther off you are, right? For smaller athletes, like a PVC pipe, probably good. Strengthening all these exercises. If your wrist is already hurting a lot, don't do them. If you're about to do practice and going in, this is not a warm-up. This is like at the end. Don't do it at the beginning of a workout. Okay, again, at the end of a workout or on one of your rest days, this is when you do it. Okay, or like right before bed. That would be perfect. See, do these things right before bed. I think 2 sets of 10 on my workouts, but I'm crazy. I'd start out with like 1 set of 10 each way. So first one, find wherever center is, right? Oh, I should have gone sideways for this video. Find wherever center is, and then move it off center until it's like, they can hold it straight out. Like they're not like, it's too heavy, right? So one, you got to get whatever this is. It's got to be light enough for them to be able to hold this. Okay, get it off center enough so that it's not super difficult, but it's not like super easy, right? So start here, boom, and you're just gonna, again, keeping this flat, 10 basically windshield wipers all the way out, okay, to the end of the range of motion. So I usually go like either horizontal or just past, and then bring it back, boom, and then all the way there, just past, and then back, okay, back and forth. Go slowly, okay? Don't do it fast. If you're stronger, then you got to go farther away from center. But again, you're holding an L there. Boom. Out. This is actually a little bit light for me, but it's just PVC. So, I don't know, fill it with sand, or I would do, you could cap the ends and fill it with sand or water or something. So you can use a shorter one. Because really, even if you're just moving it a fraction over, because like I use a metal rod, it's a lot heavier, but I'm closer to the center, right? So I'm only like this far off center on a metal rod to do my workouts. For smaller athletes, use whatever is by the end of 10, they'd be like, oh, that might definitely feel that in my wrist. Okay, so 10 windshield wipers, that's the first one. Okay, then you're going this way, bring the arm a little bit forward, again, find off center, where it's like kind of tough. This one's straight arm, go down, and then lift it back up. Down, and back up, okay? The farther away, again, from center, the more torque you're gonna have on the wrist, all the way down, all the way up. Okay, if I did 10 of those in a row, I'm gonna start to feel it. It's not really, like, it doesn't feel like usual conditioning muscle burn. You're just gonna feel like your wrists are tired. Okay, if you feel like, oh my God, it's too heavy, then go lighter. Okay, start very light, very slow, sets of 10. If you can't do 10, then it's way too heavy, right? Number 3, it's behind you. So straight arm, just a little bit back. Okay, and you want to keep this perpendicular to your hand. Okay, so don't grip it this way already. Okay, get it straight with the hand, and then get off center. Straight arm. Okay, so if I'm perpendicular, it's going to start here, lowers as far as I can, and then comes back up. Boom, as far as I can. So you're working the other side of the wrist. Again, 10 very slowly. So, windshield wipers, L, back and forth, 10. Okay, then you go, I usually go each wrist, back and forth 10, other wrist, back and forth 10. Then forward ones in front of you, tilt it down and pull it back up as far as you can. You want to hit as far as you can on the end range of motion, keeping this arm locked, a little bit in front of you, boom. Okay, we use this a lot in balancing handstands on bars and stuff. And then the other one is the opposite. So because it's behind you, you're lifting like that way, right? All the way down, all the way up, but back there, right? Oh, if you've got those wrist shifter things, those are great. but don't do them out here because this is gonna get tired way before your wrists are gonna get tired. So start here and go nice and slow, and then you can do it this way too. Boom, down, and then up. Final thoughts. Again, do this not at the beginning, okay? Because if you do this at the beginning before you go into gymnastics practice, your wrists are going to be dead and way more chance of injury. So this is to prevent injuries. I've done this myself in my lifting practice. I'll do like some crazy heavy lifts, and then this is the finishers. I'll just like back and forth, front, and the back ones. I usually get the curls in somewhere else in the way than this. It's been 4 months or so. Like my wrists don't hurt anymore after spotting for 6-7 hours of coaching. So I hope that helps. Again, do this on your days off, right before you go to bed, at the end of practice. Do not do them if you're had a practice and you're like, I'm like, it really hurt. If it hurts, then just like let it rest. Good luck. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have any problems. Coach Cat, rock on.